Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of High Strung Gaming, and we are on the Red Planet again in Occupy Mars. So, last time we built up several of our um, solar panels that we needed to power up the base. We extended the grid system closer to the base from the well area, and we added water, air, and power to the base. We played around with mining with the rover a little bit to get some more resources, and very quickly still ran out of silicon, so we'll need to get more of that sometime today. And we actually had a tornado come through and tear through the base. I know I said in the last episode that I was going to go ahead and brush off the base with compressed carbon dioxide. Have not done that yet, so the base is still a little dusty and dirty. But we're still going to focus on other things today. So today my focus is to gather from some more resources so we can build some more solar panels. We're going to want that extra power eventually. And also I do want to start planting crops in the new base, which means all the seed containers are at the old base. That means we're going to have to make a trip back there. And while we go back there, there are probably some things that that we don't need over there anymore that we'll go ahead and grind down and minimize the base materials over there. We'll still leave a few standing structures in case we want to camp out there at some point, but for the most part, we're focusing on moving inventory from that base over to the new base. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Now, obviously, I'm going to want an extra soup battery. Part of today is also going to be moving our stuff from the hangar, from the vehicles in the hangar into the base. So let's get some of that going. For example, all these extra things here, and we'll grab this row of things here, all these boxes. Okay, great. And let's find homes for all this fun stuff. So first things first, we do have this battery shelf here. So we can stick all these batteries in here to charge up. Have one extra one for us. All right. And come on up here. Storage things that we'll use more often or need access to there. Yeah, go ahead and put the chemical stuff here. It's it's pretty close to where our no rocks in there currently. Okay. This is pretty close to where our 3D printer is inside here, the small one. It's actually over there, but yeah, those are items that we'll use in the 3D printer, potentially. Alright. Water. Oh, and yeah, can dump that in there. Alright. And where was... let's see. Bathrooms. Nope, went the wrong way. Still haven't learned my own base yet. Bathroom! I need a bathroom! Bathroom mainly so I can top myself off here. Okay, cool. Let me think. Where do I want this extra water bottle? For now, I'm going to stick it up in here. We do have a little bit of waste material to put in our greenhouse, which should be this way. That's one thing I should do. I should make little signs for my base so I know where everything is, which way I'm facing anyway. Yeah, now we're gonna put this over here. Just gonna put this waste straight into here. That way we have a little bit to start off with to get kickstart things when we get our seeds over here. Okay. And extra wings. Move those up there for right now. Okay. So, couple different ways I can approach this. I could go ahead and grab one of the vehicles and drive over there, but I think I'm actually just gonna fly.
Equalizing pressure.
And go that route with it. This should have enough to make it to the old base. Where's old? There it is. Old home. I always do that. I was trying to jump instead of thrust. Okay. And away we go. So imagine on your rover if you could actually hook up double trailers. Oh my gosh. Have one trailer on it and just fill it up with mined resources and drop that right there and pick up the next trailer, fill that one up, and then hook both of them up together and take them both back to your base at the same time. That'd be awesome. Be able to have so many resources all at one time. It'd be awesome. But that's not the case, so it is what it is. Now, as far as power at the base, I'm thinking I do want to set up kilo power and play with that a little bit, but I'm probably going to set it up close to where the water pumps are, the wells, so if there is ever a problem where one blows up, it doesn't irradiate the whole base, hopefully. Because, yeah, radiation. So, we'll consider that. And the only reason I'm thinking that is simply to have kilopower running and it will power things throughout the night, alleviating some of the stress. Wait, what happened? New location discovered. Okay. Apparently this is a new location. But yeah, so the kilopower, it'll allow us to not drain the batteries as quickly throughout the night. Let's see, dump those. Oh, actually, I should probably keep those out because I need to fill them up. Fill them up, fill them up. This is the O2. 6. Yep, fill up that O2, baby. Methane. Give me my wings. There we go. All right. Let's get inside here. Ah, kind of so choppy.
Equalize external oxygen detected.
Shit, I forgot I had beetroots planted in here. And they are fully grown, so let's go ahead and grab these. Come on, go up. Well, that's awesome. Let's see, how many beetroot seeds do I have? We have quite a few beetroots and seed magazines. I think my original thought was to turn all these into seeds, but I might split them out. Make 12 more meals and some seeds. Let's see. This.
Available point for technological advancement.
All right, and seeds. Let's see. These are modified 3 and 5, so they've been modified one time. Let's go ahead and modify them again. 5 and 9, nice. Gives us 25 seeds. Fair amount. Grab some mealy meals. And we can disable this. All right. Go here. We can take these fields down to 0. I don't think I can recover soil from this. Got 15 soil in there, which isn't a ton anyway. So yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. We're definitely gonna want the salad shooter. So yeah, we got a ton of potatoes in here. Wait, let's see. Just tell me 0 bonus on those, 3 and 5 bonus on these. And I can grow those into a higher bonus. So let's see. 0 bonus on those, higher bonus on these, 5.91, 9.75, which, yeah, that's the same as those. Put those together. And take as many of these as we can. Do you want the tray? Oxygen tree, poplar, spruce. Now the trees, like, they produce oxygen. Other than the apples, they don't really do anything other than produce oxygen. So if I'm only just taking one, I might take the poplar simply because it's 5 in that stack. You can move 5 at a time, and then I've got more seeds to play with. All right, so hot coffee, chemical fertilizer, yeah. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots. So temporarily I need to free up 6 inventory spots so I can empty that out so I can grind it down and get rid of it. Yeah, all this stuff in here. Wow, there's so much stuff that I have to still move. Gosh. So let's, for right now, see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's go up to there. Put that in there, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Get this completely emptied out. There we go. Sweet. I know. Trash and seeds. Should be ashamed of myself. We're doing it. We can make more of that. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and grab these things back.
Equalizing pressure.
Ah, so I did cut that off. Cool. All right.
Equalize external oxygen detected.
So a couple things we can do here.
Equalizing pressure.
I'm not going to be able to pick that up just yet because my inventory is full, but I can drag it. There we go.
Equalize external oxygen detected.
All right, start grinding some of this stuff down. Get some materials back. No, I don't want to grind the greenhouse. I want to grind the field. Well, I do want to eventually grind the greenhouse, but right now I want to grind that field. And since I'm grinding these things, it's giving me resources to build these things in the new greenhouse as well. So several of these items I already have built up, but in case I don't, now I'll have all the things to build them, which is excellent. All right. And what did you guys... Oh, interesting. So 15. So it did give me the soil back as silicon. Okay, excellent. I like that.
Equalizing pressure.
All right, let's go ahead and grind this stuff down. Since we don't need this greenhouse anymore, we're using our new greenhouse in the new base. There we go. Get this bad boy out of the way. If I'm not mistaken, the other side of the greenhouse was connected to a double airlock already, so all I would have to do is build a ramp and we're good to go. Pretty simple. And it would appear that not only do we have an extra electrical tech point, we have another botany tech point, so we might still have the botany table over here. If we do, we can use it right now. If we don't, then we'll wait until we get back to our base. Either way. Alright, that's ground down. So, there goes that, and yeah, double airlocks. So, let's go ahead and throw a ramp back on here just to make it easier to get back in there. Good to go. What's that? Rubber.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I'm going to want that rubber because...
Equalize
There's
external
reasons.
pressure dropping.
Wait a minute. Rubber... Oh, I don't have one of those. Okay. I don't have the right kind of box right now. Well... This box, I believe, is empty. Yeah. That's an empty box. Move that over there. And now I can go pick up the rubber.
Equalizing pressure.
What's that? Fuses times 6. Ooh, and of course that's organic waste, which I'm not too worried about, but fuses. Darn it. Well, I'm going to want the rubber more. So, drop the rubber. Grab the 6 fuses.
Equalize low pressure warning.
Yeah. Oh, why's the pressure? Oh, yeah, so since we took that whole thing off, it dumped all the pressure from the inside of the space. All of it. Look at that. O2. Nothing. Good thing we're wearing a helmet. Okay. Put all those fuses in there. They can be stored in there. We're good to go. Now we can go get the rubber.
Equalize pressure.
And actually, for
Equalize
this
low
run,
pressure warning.
I'll go ahead and put the rubber in here too. It's only 2 rubber, and I can come back with a box later that the rubber will fit into. So we're good with that. Alright. And we do still have our botany bench over here. Is it hooked up? Nope, it's not currently powered. Go ahead and power that bad boy. Let's use up that botany point. Do we want to go ahead and get the large dome? Or do we want to get, like, faster growth, too? Let's go ahead and get the lower end ones.
Botany.
Just get them out of the
Technology
way.
access level increased.
Yep. Okay. I mean, let's see. So we got those 2 workbenches that are currently off. 114 being supplied, 85 needed. Yeah, that's fine. Good to go. Realistically, though,
Pressure.
there's way more of these panels out here than I actually need. In use 85. That's what the base is currently using. We can output up to 200. Mark that for 1,000. That's pretty funny. Yeah, base is only using about 85. Okay. This can output up to 200. If we're doing 200 there, that would be 400 in throughout the day, which would be about 10 of these. It's 4 in a row. That'd be 8, 9, 10. We can get rid of 2 of these. And since it's nighttime, we don't have to worry about sparks right now. This gives us enough supplies for 2 more of these. There we go. These provide 48. Not 40, but 48. So let's see. 48 and a half. Let's do a little bit of math. If we need 400 throughout the day, it's actually less than 10 that we need. So we actually only need 9 of these. It's 8 point something. So we really just need 9. There's 2, 4, 6, and 8 in that row. That means, if I can get my bearings, these 2, I can still get rid of 1 of them. So let's do that. Gives us yet another one that we can put over at our new base. And when I do eventually do my testing that I said I was going to do, that I haven't done yet, on these 3 small and that 1 large can go as well. But again, I haven't done that test yet. Because reasons. Anyway. It is nighttime.
Low pressure warning.
Go ahead. Hit this. Probably not powered. Correct. Hit this. Turn on for a moment to power it. Grab more efficiency, which isn't a huge
Electricity.
bonus,
Technology access level increased.
it's something. Okay. And hit that. And this is why I left the base here intact, so I could go over here. Oh, that's a bathroom. That's my room. That's another bathroom. Yeah. Go over here and sleep it off. Just go ahead and sleep until morning time. Do a 6 a.m. wake up. I don't want to spend too much time over at this base because I want to get back to the other base. So we will do that. All right. A little bit laggy on the save there, but take it. All right. Oh, forget the hydration. Oops. Go back and hydrate. Gotta hydrate.
Water refilled.
Okay, cool. Okay. And I don't think I have a hookup out here for the battery.
Equalizing
But I
pressure.
can fill my battery over here. Is it after 6? Yes. We can refill our battery off of this.
Source empty.
Source empty. What? It's crazy talk. Okay. Whatever. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to eat something. Breakfast. Most important meal of the day. So I'm going to leave all this stuff hooked up currently just because I don't really need to grind it down right now. Although I really don't need that much water either. But since I'm not running a greenhouse over here, yeah. Okay, it's going to bother me. Grind a couple more things. I'm sorry. Come on up in here.
Low pressure line.
So for the time being, I'll put that and that in here. I will pick them up before I leave. Do not let me forget it.
Equalizing pressure.
But we don't really need all this out here anymore, so go ahead and pick up these lines. Grind this bad boy. Grind all 3 of these. And that'll give us more pumping options when we get back to the other base too. We can have those supplies set up 3 more pumps if we need to. So there's that. Really, honestly, what do you have in you? Water spot data, yeah. Water, it's got 19 liters stored in it. Water here, 354. Yeah, we're good. We don't need these either, unless they're feeding into something. No, don't need these. So pick that up. Pick that up. It's 2 more wells, so that's a total of 5 wells that we have the supplies for to build now. So if we need 5 more wells at the new base, well, we got that. The rest of this I'll leave for now because that's oxygen supplies and methane for flying around with and all that good stuff. Yeah, just leave this as is. All that's good. All right, cool. Well, that being said, oh, I almost forgot to take the salad shooter with me.
Equalizing low pressure line.
See, now if I was live streaming and you guys were in my chat, I could blame the chat for not reminding me. All right, there we go.
Equalize aid
Salad shooter
pressure.
and tray. Should have picked that line up while I had the chance. Oh well. It is what it is. To infinity and beyond. The champagne base. I know it's a campaign base, but it's a champagne base. I am so high right now. Well, my character is so high right now. But we're going to have seeds at the new base. We're going to be able to plant crops there now. Hooray. We have technologies unlocked for a dome or two. Whether or not we got the supplies, that might be another story. All right. Look at all those beautiful solar panels built up. Gotta love it. But yeah, now that we have all these supplies that we just picked up, we should be able to put up another solar panel. Or several. Alright, so what are we doing? Steel platforms. T intersection. 1, 2, 3. Build you guys up. And electricity. Build you up. Awesome sauce. And that's up. So there's 2 more, and I have enough supplies to make another one if I wanted to. See, 1, 2, and 3. Skip. Well, this is where we build off of, but we'll skip it. There we go. 3rd extra solar panel. Awesome. It's good. Capacity is 38. Supplied required. Daytime production 896. That's awesome. That's so good. Okay. Loving it. Like McDonald's. Ba da ba ba ba.
Equalizing low pressure line.
Alright, let's go to the greenhouse. Do have the refrigerator here, which I'm just going to throw supplies into. There's our salad shooter, our board, and potatoes, beetroots. Those are both tier 1, or well, two stage crops. This is a three stage. I don't know about coffee beans because I haven't
Soup
used them.
power 75%.
Hazel seed, don't know about those yet either. Soy, don't know about. So these three are uncertain. How many stages? This is cabbage is a 3-stage. Lettuce, I think, is a 4-stage. Corn is a 3-stage. Pumpkins can be 3, but optimally 4 or 4. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get some stuff going here. That and that. Yeah. I want potatoes. Plants are withering. Yeah, I know. There we go. And here we go with this. There are 12 more potatoes in here, so let's go ahead and get those. And that gets rid of all the potatoes. All the potato seeds, I should say, to be accurate. What am I doing? All right. Beetroots, baby. Beetroots. It's all about the beetroots. There we go. So, beetroot. Yep. We can apply. Salad shooter. Go in here. Oh, shit. I just loaded those up and I forgot. These aren't loaded up yet, so guess what? We should have the supplies for this simply because we ground down the ones from the other base. Go ahead and put these in. Same thing with the fields. I'm gonna go ahead and build these up. Put these in. Okay. Good. The little bit of silicon that I got from the other base. Go ahead and put that in here for soil. There we go. We got 17 soil. Should be enough for a couple fields for stuff. Let's say 8 in 2 of the fields to start us off with until we get more silicon. All right. So that stuff is starting. Everything's good to go. It's all got water and all sorts of good stuff. All right. Cool. So that's that. Make sure map looks good. Base is looking all right. Good. It's crazy. The pumps are outside of the main base area here. Hopefully that won't affect anything. Like the pumps will hopefully continue to run on their own outside of that zone. Where am I going? This way. Okay, so what's next? So we made more solar panels, planting crops from the old base, and gathering more silicon and other resources. It's the last thing on my list right now for today. So let's go ahead and
Equalizing pressure.
do that. Oh, which
Low
means
pressure warning.
the external oxygen's going up. It's in the orange already. That's good.
Equalizing pressure.
Alright, so let's go over here to the rover. We have not blown it off since the sandstorm, so I don't know. It doesn't look like it needs to be blown off, though, honestly. What was it? Hurricane that came through? Yeah. I mean, it's not damaged. Cool.
Oxygen source. External.
Let's go get some silicon. And in fact, actually, what we can do, we can use the scanner in the rover. Kind of curious to see what this rock is here. Because this is one of those. It looks like one of those dense rocks, where every piece breaks apart into resource. So let's see. Where is the scanner again on this? Well, forget the scanner. I'm just going to bust up this rock regardless. How about that? This might be a silicon rock. I hope so, because if it is, that's exactly what we need right now. Looks like it. I'm trying to break up the whole thing without drilling most of them down into the smallest rock, but it is what it is. We'll do what we can do. Alright. Let's get some silicon, baby. I barely made it in and almost fell out of the back. Oh, that one did fall out of the back. Whoopsies. No, I guess I can't do this. Couple things. grab this one. Now, I can jump up. Just like we used to load the Mars truck, if you can get back into there, you can actually toss it in manually. But it might be better off just to leave it over here. Alright. Yeah. These weren't broken up yet, so that's why it wasn't picking them up. There we go. Now they're all broken up. Go back in, sit down.
Oxygen source external.
And we will grab them up. And this time actually dump them in the back of the truck. Or rover, rather. Oh, yeah, it did have a piece. Okay. It's just a sliver of a piece. It looked weird. Okay. There we go. Is there one over here somewhere? Thought there was. Guess not. You got that piece over there. Don't think that's a dense one. But it could be. Maybe. I mean, the color of it looks kind of right for dense rock. But not sure. Back up. Off of it. Or move forward. Something. Jeez. Oh. Ooh, it is a nice dense rock. It's a big one, too. Is that calcium? I really don't mean to be drilling these all the way down to their little rock piece components, but here we are. Ah! Don't break them down that far. I'm disappointed. Okay. Switch over to grabby mode before we get too many of those broken down too far. I'm gonna do it this way. Come on. Open. So I have a bit more control over what's breaking apart and where. I think this is all one piece. Ready to load. Ready to load. Unknown ore doesn't say ready to load though. Ready to load. Ready to load. Ready to load. Ready to load. Yep, 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 yep. So all these pieces are all ready to load. Cool. The loose pieces I can grab. Oh, this is aluminum. Aluminum's nice. I like aluminum. Alright, cool.
Oxygen source external.
Still not letting me move. Can you let me move, please? Basically, as the wheels chalked. Alright. Well, get what we can. Get everything we can with the arm, and then if there's any extra that's still under the wheels that isn't letting us move, go outside, get that manually. But the majority of it we should be able to get easily. Oh wait, almost forgot. Turn off the crane light. And what was it? Travel? Transport mode. There we go. Alright. And it's still not letting the thing move. Can you let my rover go? Please? I hit R to reset it. What in the fudge? Alright, I mean, we have plenty of power. We have, well, have plenty of oxygen. Not that that makes a difference in the rover, but for movement, but it is moving super, super slow. I don't know what the hell the problem is. Let's go outside and check around the tires. Anything that could be hanging it up. Like, what the hell is the deal? Is there something back here? Not that I can tell. Alright. Apparently didn't get these last few rocks, so maybe the game is glitched thinking that the rover's stuck on himself. I'll pick him up. Maybe it'll move. Okay. Let us see.
Oxygen source external.
Nope. Still barely moving. Well, this is going to be a very long journey back to the base, if this is the case. Jeez. Come on, rover. Okay, this is... Oh, I can't save the game. I can't be in the driver's seat while I'm saving the game. Okay. Save the game. My game has saved successfully. Message. Good. And I am going to be right back. I'm going to go ahead and load the game, but I won't make you guys sit through that, so be right back. Okay, we are back. Moment of truth. Let's see if that fixed the rover. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now, keep in mind, this is the exit side of the unloading area for the rover at the crusher. That being said, we want to circle around to the loading side. Oh. Okay. And the way that I set the base up, I should be able to come around this hill here and have a natural dirt ramp going up to the crusher. It's kind of also handy that those, oh, I didn't put it in travel mode. Those large, wind turbines kind of act as a visual reference as you're coming up this way to line up with, so that was fortuitous. Alright, go ahead and unload. Turn that off. Not a whole lot of that was silicon, but let's check it out anyway. Silicon levels 900. Yeah, we need it up in the thousands here.
Oxygen source external.
Okay. Let's go ahead and eat a little something something. Take a little nappy nap. Stay until 6 a.m. I don't need to be wearing my helmet in here, but I am. So, deal with it. Alright, morning has arrived. Let's go find some silicone. And in the meantime, in the interim, we can throw those in there. Let's go. Tab. Curious. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I didn't tell you to do that. Okay, so when you're in the driving seat, Q will ping the radar, the scanner. But if you're in this seat, Q will ping changing the head. And I don't know if it's to change it to the last head that it had on it, or if it's just cycles them. But yeah. So there's that. This does look like a silicon rock, which makes me happy. So if I just do that, I don't have to go back in and out. That's handy. All right. that little chunk up. Pick up. Switch over again. I think we have a few pieces that are not drilled enough to pick up yet. That should do it. Really? Still gonna make me drill these last pieces here. Stay. Wow, okay. Didn't even seem worth the bang there. Alright. Still grabbing it. Alright, so driver's seat, this will ping what these rocks are. But I don't know if we can tell what it is without getting out. I would think you'd be able to. What am I doing? Silicon, yes. Since I'm right here standing at it, I'm going to go ahead and drill the pieces off here, like so. Or I can break down pretty much all the big pieces, get them loosened up from each other, and just come over and pick them up. For the super dense rocks like this, that you want the larger pieces to put into the
Available
crusher.
point for technological advancement.
Sometimes it's worth just breaking them apart by hand, and then you can come by and swoop in and pick them up. All right.
Oxygen source external.
Uh-oh. Really? I have one in there that's not broken up. Awesome. Perfect.
Warning.
Weather in the next 6 hours. It is currently 11. 11 plus 6 becomes 17, which is 5 p.m. So, we don't know what kind of weather, so... Oh god, I hope it's not. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it until after we know what it is. I just hope it's not a particular pattern that I'm not quite ready for. Okay. All that should be good. Nope, still one piece that needs to break apart. Because of course there is. Puts us at 80%. Go into transport mode. Wait for the change to take place. Alright. Let's head on back to base here. Now we can go up and around all that, or we can go the quicker route around the bottom side of the base. Do it that way, which I think that's what we're going to do here.
Available point for technological advancement.
Another electricity point. Gotta love that electricity. It just keeps going and going and going. shouldn't have to wait on it, so I already put it in travel mode. Yep. Unload that bad boy.
Available point for technological advancement.
Yeah, I know. Transport mode. Because I hit the wrong button.
Suit power, 50%.
Let's see. Silicon, 2300. Nice. Iron's down again, so we're going to need more iron again. Yeah. Actually, while we're out here, so I do want to try something out. It's interesting, my buildings don't look dusty though, even though I didn't dust them off, but okay, I'll take it.
Oxygen source, external.
Alright, drive off this. Come on around here. So I want to try and do something here. This is probably going to go horribly wrong.
Weather alert, incoming solar storm.
Awesome. It's my favorite. I mean, I'm no truck driver and it ain't pretty, but it'll work. Straighten it up a little. Alright. Close that bad boy up. Hell yeah.
External oxygen detected.
Not a huge amount of external oxygen, but an external pressure. Again, not huge, but it's there. Why aren't you opening? Am I low on power? That shouldn't be. 245.
Equalizing pressure.
Oh, maybe it was because the pressurization of that area. Yeah. Yeah. It's the pressurization. That's why. Okay. Makes sense. It is almost 5 p. No. It's not. It's almost 3 p.m. in the thing. So it's not quite time, but it says solar radiation. So let's go check that out. See if it's actually solar radiating us. No. Don't see it. Usually it has a visual effect, like an aurora borealis effect you can see even during the daytime. But I'm not seeing it, so maybe this is something different. Da da da. Let's see. Rock box. Let's check our rock box just in case there's anything in there. There is a little bit of aluminum in there. So throw that in here. grinder in here. So, suit oxygen, took it out of the environment, that's fine. Hydration, hunger, suit battery. Battery we can just swap out. Boom. Go here. Take one out, put the old one in. Good to go. Hydration, hunger is just eating. Hydration is going to be this way. Well, yeah, it is actually. Oh, no, wrong room. Wrong room.
Water refilled.
Okay.
Weather alert. Incoming solar storm.
Okay, so the previous one was just warning me of the incoming solar storm. But now it's the actual solar storm here. Good to know. Let's see, check these bad boys. They are already at 2 of 2. 2 of 2. 1 of 2 still going. Okay. But potatoes. My potatoes are going. They're going good. It's 42%. Getting there on these beats. Alright. Potatoes. First of all, potatoes are the fastest growing crop, and
Warning.
you know, these have also been slightly modified to as well, so watch out, solar storm strikes. Well, let's see if we can see anything. Ah, there they go. Aurora Borealis. Pretty. I wonder if that helps increase the amount of solar energy that your solar panels produce. Not sure. Kind of like if you have a dust storm or something, the wind turbines actually produce more power than they normally do. I wonder if this does the same thing. It'd be kind of cool if it did. Anywho, we're protected inside the base here. Fine. Oh, one more up. All right. Was it? Is it this one? I think so. Yeah. All right. Let's see what tech point we're going to use this time. Controller, detonator, radio base control. Ability to remotely control base, yeah. Additional controller range. welder, antenna. Hard to say. There's not a lot in this particular tree that I'm like, hey, gotta have it, gotta have it. I mean, I'll get all of it eventually, but yeah, heavy suit was the last thing I was like really, really amped for. Let's do multiple rock scrabbing. Play with that a little bit.
Mechanics, technology access level increased. Electricity, technology access level increased.
Repair this. Get past the solar storm. Make sure it didn't damage anything. Do a sleepy sleep. Check our crops. You know what? I really do need to label my passageways and stuff. Really do need to do that at some point. Plants are at 58%. How about you guys? Where are you at now? 46. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just jumping around all over my base. Alright. We'll do the 6:30 thing. Hopefully before too long you can roam around in my base without the helmet. That'd be nice. Alright. Cool beans. Look at you guys go. 91% already? Holy shit. You guys are probably ready to move. 50%, 202, yep. Go ahead and grab this. Oh, wait, no, it's still in there. My bad. So, 5. We will move you boys over to here. Let's see. here. Tray back. Salad shooter, yes. Um. Let's go ahead and start making some cabbage. That's all the cabbage we have currently. That is it. So all that's going to be made into seeds. We have plenty of corn right now. Let's... Yeah, we'll do some tomato. It's crazy how fast potatoes grow. Trying to think. There was something else I was thinking about. All right. So anyway, today we grabbed our seeds from the old base, started planting new crops in our new base, gathered some more silicon, so actually in other resources, put up more solar panels. We still have more solar panels to come in the future, but right now we've got what we need. And I have not built a dome yet. I'm going to go ahead and do that sometime soon in the future. So make sure you tune back in for the next episode. I'm going to call it here today. It's been a good episode and productive episode. I thank you all for joining me on this. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It does help. And as always, I do have that Discord set up now, so be sure to join that. The link for the Discord's in the description, as well as the channel description. And if you want to be notified when my new videos drop, hit the little bell icon. It will let you know. And also, my Discord does also alert you. So if you prefer alerts that way, we've got that set up too. Anyway, thanks for coming along, and check me out next time. Until then, have an awesome day.